had to put it in a song format. That's how you make your bread. That's your occupation. You're an MC. You're an artist. You know what I'm saying? But let's be clear. Even though they put hooks on their records, everybody remember the bars. The bars was the most important part. Yeah, they put hooks on, and that's cool, but the bars was the most important part. So if you ain't focusing on that, depending on who you go against, it's gonna be a long day, long night, or whatever may have you. Like I said, anybody that want to come on live and talk about it, let's talk about it, man. I stand on what I said. Salute the Butta, like I said. This is not a shot at Butta. I actually spoke to Butta today. He hit me on the DM. We actually gonna have him on too. We're gonna chop it up with him. But for the most part, it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think. What y'all prefer? Bars or what's going on now as far as like doing hooks on battle raps? Let me know what y'all think, man. Let's have a conversation. Because it's going to get to the point where it's going to start turning into a showcase. And when that happens, I feel like that's going to take away from the actual platform. Because at the end of the day, we all come here to see balls, right? Boss Chick RAINE, there we go. I'll bring you up. I think, all right, there we go. Bring on the camera. Getting the roll up together. Hit us up, man. I'm so them young L so crooked Baby Joker hoodies is going on sale after the battle drop. After the battle drop.
Oh, it's different. It's saying
How you doing, love?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
What's going on?
I'm cooling. So it got. Oh, I guess you're using a different.
All right, we're gonna get her back. Don't even worry about it. We got her right now. Don't even worry about it. But like I said, we here to talk about bars versus hooks. I know it was a big conversation. It was a situation where, it got a lot of mixed reviews. Everybody wanted to talk about it. Everybody wanted to see what was going on. So we're gonna see what we could do. We're gonna get her back on though. Don't even worry about it. Get my blunt ready. Right after we talk to Boss Chick RAINE, we're gonna talk to Butta right after that. You know what I'm saying? Butta wanted to come on and give his 2 cents as well.
There we go.
All right, we good now. We good. How you doing?
All right. What's goody? How you doing?
Ain't much, Just out here trying to have this conversation. I'm seeing it's getting a lot of mixed reviews.
Yeah. So, to me, when I tapped in the other day when you were when you first started the conversation, I don't really agree. I don't see where it can turn into a showcase.
Okay.
Because the format is set up, it's a battle. So everybody is not gonna do a song. People may try it. Yeah, it might become more popular, but I can't see it really getting watered down because the only way for it to be effective, really, like this is what allows people to show their MC skills. Like the only way that it's effective is if it lands. This is also in regular battle rap. I've done that in regular battle rap too. I've like a popular song that's out. I might use a popular song that's out to diss my opponent. Sometimes it lands, and it's harder to do that without a beat. You got to be in a rhythm that the crowd can feel without a beat to get them to fuck with you or for something like that. You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes it lands and sometimes it doesn't. So it's really the only thing it ever really is a strategy. It's not gonna become something because it's only a technique. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a technique for everybody because every artist is not creative like that.
Right.
You know what
So,
I'm saying? Like you
so it's
got
more like a scheme. Like
it's not a scheme. It's a here's the thing too. Like with rappers, a lot of times I always try to tell rappers, like, even scheming in battle rap, these are all these are not things that nobody created schemes per se. Like Chilla Jones may get the credit for it because he perfected it, and he also did create a type thing that nobody did before him. If we're gonna get all technical, like he created a way to scheme that nobody was doing before. But those are literary techniques though. Like these are things that writers do naturally. You don't have to be a rapper to scheme. You're using metaphors. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I get all geeky with it, because I don't think a lot of rappers sometimes are. They're not, especially on Verbal Warzone, and in battle rap, they're not using every possible technique in order to win.
Right.
It's that they following what went, who made it hot.
Exactly.
And so that person, so scheming became hot. To me, I think I felt hot or creating or doing schemes the most. Like I can even say people don't realize I did a scheme in my very first battle, a light skin scheme, right? And it was just flipping. It's a technique. It was just like, I forgot the whole punch. The other thing with that too is that when people even scheme, you're supposed to land on a punch or a metaphor. A lot. That's why scheming got watered down, because niggas don't know what they doing. No disrespect, respectfully, I'm saying that if you really look at technique,
like they gotta listen. That's one thing. If you speaking your truth, and people gotta stop being sensitive. We gonna talk real. Talk real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I noticed that a lot, is that when people give their perception or their opinion on certain things, certain people want to get a little sensitive about it, and we got to get out of that, especially in this realm. This is battle rap. We trying to tear each other heads off.
And you know
day.
what? Right.
You know what I'm saying? So speak your
I have
truth,
an opinion on that, but I'm glad you said that, because you said that the other day. Originally, I just wasn't agreeing, right? But then the more, when you said that again, it made me think like, well, you know, you're right. That's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it made for good dialogue. It makes for good dialogue because to me, I'm not. That's also why, you know, I wanted Bandana Boogie. Well, he wanted to chime in because he was agreeing with you, right? And I'm interested to see also his train of thought, because to me, the song thing is nothing more than a strategy.
Okay.
And you can either use it or not. But there's so many other strategies that you can go about to kill your opponent that niggas are not even thinking about. They won't think about it until somebody else at the phone.
Can we agree that they didn't start, or people didn't start doing that until they seen Butter do, at least on this platform? That wasn't a thing until Butter did it. Now Butter did it and it worked for him. But I'm telling you, like, what I seen, this is where the comment came in, is that on the very next card, I seen two artists, not gonna mention their name because I don't know how they feel about it, but I seen two artists try to pull that off. And immediately I automatically thought like,
oh no, but I think you should mention their names. It's not disrespect. It's like you just said, that's not because that would make me go watch the battle.
I
That's
believe it was Bobby O.
You already
Bobby O did it.
Okay. And he didn't pull it off, in your opinion?
In my opinion, he didn't pull it off because, for the simple fact is that I felt like he used it to fill in the pockets where he didn't have balls for, in my opinion.
But it's still strategy. It's just that's what I'm trying to say, that it's only going to be effective. It's going to be as effective as you make it. So to you, I didn't see the battle, so I got to watch the battle.
It didn't retain to the battle.
Huh?
It didn't retain to the battle. Like when Butter did it, it retained to the battle. The girl that he was battling, her name is Miss Ill with it. So his hook was her name. So it worked. I can see why he used that in a scheme. It worked because it retained to the battle. But when you making a hook that's just like rhetorical, it could go it to me. If I'm coming in there, mind you, like I said, I'm a fan first. I run so crooked. I got artists under my brand. I'm not a rapper, so technically I'm a fan.
Okay.
If I come to the event and I know this is a battle event, I'm coming to see balls. I'm coming to see y'all go at each other crazy. So now when you bringing in hooks, that kind of, for me, it takes away from what I initially paid for, which is the bars and watching you guys lyrically tear each other apart.
How does it take away though?
For the simple fact is that, all right, for instance, I'm gonna give you a prime example. If I can't remember nothing out of your round except for the hook, you lost.
That's just your opinion though.
That's the opinion of most. Cause
No, it's not.
If we all in the event and we dancing and we listening to the hook and that's all we remember.
That's a win though. That's what I'm saying. That's your opinion, because I totally disagree with that. If the goal of the artist in general, no matter what, on beat or off beat, is to be memorable. If you're not memorable, you lost. Like to say that if that makes no sense. That's what I'm saying. That made no sense to me, because if you remembered the hook, how did he lose?
Because the hook was catchy. There was no balls in the hook.
Yeah, but that's the goal. The goal is so many artists battling the whole night. Your goal is to be memorable. This is also just my opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to be entertained. I come for entertainment. And your strategy, this is the problem I think in battle rap. A lot of people, I don't believe in bars over everything. I don't believe in that, because to me, bars over everything only pertains to a certain caliber of artists. To me, meaning that bars over everything.
Excuse me, Mike Johnson. I just got corrected. Mike Johnson used. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. Mike Johnson used what?
The hook.
Oh, okay, I want to check the battle out. But to me, bars over everything means that your bars are so fire that no matter how poorly you say it, if you say it whack, the shit was so well written and thought out and so intricate that it stands over everything. Because in battle rap, to me, you need everything. I'm not a bars over. Some people just come for the bars. I come for the bars, but you got to be effective. You know what I'm saying? I want to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you need also believability. When niggas start talking tough in bars, like if you OD talk tough, I want to at least believe that you're gonna do what you said you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like those are factors that's criteria in my opinion. So I feel like it's kind of a rat race. So the goal is to be memorable. If you're not, if you know, like, and that's kind of hard to do, actually. You know what I'm saying? You got 20 people on a flyer, all aiming to kill their opponent, but I don't think everybody comes to the game or comes to the event. Well, some people do, because I read comments, I read posts, and some artists have it in their mindset to be the best that night.
Right.
And I feel like part of being the best that night is being memorable. So yeah, it can be a cheat code, but then, like you said, it can also be ineffective, and that's the whole beauty about it. You know what I'm saying? The beauty about it is you owning your artistry to where you get the crowd to fuck with you and be effective. Because see, I don't have a problem with somebody coming up with a hook that's not about their opponent, that's about them. I don't have a problem with that technique of using the hook as filler either, because it's a beat. You're supposed to be creative. Let me see what you can do on beat. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I would have to see that battle, and I might agree with you. I might be like, it wasn't all that. But that's the beauty of it. It's not going to work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's going to be a problem, though.
I agree with you on that point. On that point, I agree with you. But we also know, this is what I brought up the last time, is that some people will see that, all right, yo, Butta did it and killed it. I'm going to try that same thing. Now that person tried. Now that person tried. Now that person tried. Now
but
that person
wrong with that. That's how the rap game is, though, right?
But yeah, but everybody can't scream that they're elite if everybody doing the same exact thing. When you listen to a Butter from the Block, I know Butter style. Butter style is unique. Butter style is his. When I listen to a Young L, his cadence, how he rap, that's his lane. Everybody has their
Right.
own lane. I feel like it's going to get watered down if everybody try to do the same thing, especially with the hook part, because you might go against somebody that's super lyrical. Now you got a lyrical rapper versus somebody that's trying to do it in song structure. It just looks discombobulated. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me ask this before I even go any further. What's the essence of battle rap? You are a battle rapper, so I'm gonna ask you, from a fan perspective, what is the essence of battle rap?
When you say the essence, what do you mean?
What I mean is, let me see how I'm gonna word this. What is the objective as far as longevity? One, two, your delivery, and three, how you going to be judged from the consumer. Because I've had, like, this conversation has struck, my DM went crazy, and I got a lot of mixed reviews. Some people hate it, some people embrace it. To each his own. But how do we get to the point where we're not going to walk in the building and we just going to hear songs all night when we actually came here to see bars? I don't know, because when I first came to Verbal Warzone, I knew for a fact I was coming to see bars all night. I'm walking in the building. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a situation where it's going to be memorable. It's going to be epic. But I feel like the hook shit is just going to add. It's I don't know. For me, it's just a cheat code, because I can't see myself really tapping in to you saying that you're the nicest on the platform or the card or whatever may have you, but you use a hook to extend your round, like to help your round out.
But why? That's where you're losing me. I don't understand that, because the beauty of rapping on beat is to show your musical side. It's not. That's the inherent difference between Verbal Warzone and in a regular battle rap platform. So no, you're not coming just for straight bars. You coming to be entertained. You coming for bars. Yeah, on certain beats, you want to hear somebody get busy and just go straight, go ham. All right, but that's also a preference. That's the gift and curse about battle rap to me, is that I hate the fact that that everything becomes preference. But your personal preference, what I'm hearing from you, is that you want to hear straight bars.
Yeah, that's my personal preference. Nobody has to agree with me. Nobody has to. That's just my personal preference.
No, but a lot of people's preference is that.
Right.
Right. People's preference is, and sometimes that works. But if you are, becoming more known and you getting more battles on Verbal Warzone, you got to start shaking it up, because honestly, in my opinion, the epitome of the best battle rapper to me is the battle rapper that can do everything.
Okay.
For a long time, Howell Don to me epitomized what a battle rapper should be. A battle rapper, because he's not the greatest on beat, right? That's a fact, but that's my opinion. He's not the greatest on beat, but he's a phenomenal battle rapper. Gotcha. He can do literally everything. He can freestyle. He can, he's charismatic. He's funny. He got straight hard bars. He got haymakers. He's entertaining. These are all the things that, to me, the best battle rapper should be able to do everything. That's what I think. And I think as you get better and you get known for the one thing that you do, what makes you better is by tapping into doing other things. As an artist, you got to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to veer off, but growth is important. And that's why, for some reason, when I said that, it made me think of like everybody has their core fans, people that's going to like whatever you do. Yeah. But it made me think of Jadakiss, right? I'm a Jadakiss fan, and he has his core fans. But I remember when he dropped his 10-year out, his I think it was like his 10-year album, or I'm not sure what album that was, like 5 years ago, he dropped it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I didn't like it because it showed absolutely no growth compared to the other dudes his age that dropped albums that same year, like Pusha T. To me, Pusha T album was way better because I heard so many different things. I'm hearing growth. Jadakiss album, and maybe that was the beauty in it for his core following. Jadakiss album, to me, that particular album, it sounded like it could have came out 10 years ago.
Well, how do you separate the two? Because Jadakiss and you said
Pusha T.
Pusha T. Jadakiss and Pusha T got a lot of similarities. They both got bars for days. They're both aggressive in their rhymes. So for you, seeing how you listen to both albums, what do you feel was the difference? Because let's be clear, one person has a good 10, 15 years over the other person, but they both got like the same style, so to say. What did you hear in Pusha T's album that made you say you appreciated that versus Jadakiss's you felt like he was stagnant?
Because Jadakiss album literally sounded like it could have been dropped in 2000. That's no growth to me. The beats, the way he was rapping, I know that he's pretty much, respectfully, he's one-dimensional. But that's the beauty about, that's hard to be as well. Like, I don't think, like, I analyze that type of shit a lot. So to me, Jadakiss raps the same on every beat. Even if he tries to switch his flow, it's pretty much in the same vein. He's never, to me, he doesn't tailor, like, that's where, and I'm thinking that, now I'm speaking as an artist myself. When I used to rap, I didn't rap the same on every beat.
Right.
But then made me see the beauty in being able to do that, though. That's actually still kind of hard to be able to, no matter what, somebody can drop a beat, you got to rap for everything, even if it's the same way. There's still talent in that. I had to realize, but that's not my preference, though, for me. I want to hear I want to hear cadences. I want to hear you get in and out of pockets. I want to hear you create different flows. I like when artists hop on beat and don't sound like hop on a freestyle, or do a freestyle and don't sound nothing like the original artist. Because after a while that becomes lazy.
Okay.
It's beauty in freestyle, and it's two. That's another thing. It's two types of freestyling I had to learn too. But it's beauty in freestyling. It's beauty in rapping to a popular beat and you doing a whole different thing than the original artist. That's dope. That makes you original. And to me, that's also what's lacking in hip hop right now.
Okay.
Originality. Even in battle rap, niggas start following what's popping because like, oh, he did that, I could do it too. So that brings it back to what you're saying, where I could agree. Now I see why you think that, oh, he did it, so I could do it too, and it might become watered down. But that's how the game goes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you think a rapper that comes in with that style, like a style where they're just, battling, but they're using like song structure, do you think that has, or it can have some type of longevity in the battle rap realm, especially on Rebel Warzone?
Of course, I really do.
Okay.
It will definitely have. It's only going to have longevity if it's effective, though. That's the part that I feel like where you're missing it, because it can't really. You kind of proving me right, because you said that Mike Johnson was ineffective.
To me.
Right, but so that's already proving that it's not going to be watered down because it's not going to be effective for everybody. The goal, to me, is to do it the way Butta and Bill Collector did it. To me, Bill Collector set the tone. Everybody, that's the most memorable hook ever, to me, Rebel Warzone. Mm-hmm. Because I mentioned it to a casual fan, and that I was talking about the topic today over the phone, and he said, "We love you as a fat nigga." And this right off the rip, he's someone that don't watch Rebel Warzone all the time, but he knows that battle. Right. And as an artist, that should be your goal. Your goal is to go viral. Your goal is to be in your skin, own your shit, and be as creative as possible if you're gonna go that route to do a song. That's the goal. Because it's not going to be effective.
be comfortable in your own skin.
Exactly.
If you're
That's the only way it works.
if you're only doing hooks because you've seen that it was effective for Butter, all I can think about is T-Pain. And the reason why I bring up T-Pain is because when T-Pain came out with Auto Tune, it was fire and it worked for him. Everybody started to do it. It became watered down, and then after a while, it got left alone. Now you use Auto Tune, you somewhat considered a clown now. But at one point, everybody was using it because it worked for him, and they thought, okay, he did it, he made millions. Now let me try to do it, and then it became watered down.
But that's my point to you. It became watered down, but it didn't. You know why? Because 80 years before T-Pain, we had Computer Love. T-Pain studied the game. T-Pain can actually sing too without the autotune. So yeah, people set trends. Trends happen in rap.
Okay.
People set trends. And it can be watered down, but it cannot be. It just like right now, the trap sound, the drill sound, everyone like New York artists trying to do it. You know, I like the Brooklyn drill actually, to be honest.
Do you categorize that as real New York music? I'm asking for
yes,
a reason, because I know that New York has always been known for like the boom bap and lyricism for years. Maybe it's changed now, but the original, when you heard New York, you thought boom bap and lyricism. So now we got
right.
the, like you said, the Brooklyn drill music. Will that?
A lot of them niggas,
will that,
no.
huh?
A lot of them is rapping. A lot of them is rapping though.
Yeah.
If you really
not taking away from the
but
lyricism,
I'm saying
not taking away from the lyricism at all. I'm just saying, as far as like the drill movement, do you think that is going to have one longevity, and is it going to be really considered like the New York sound, or is it a sound that's been adopted from Chicago? Because I hear a lot of people, when they bring up the drill music from Brooklyn, they automatically resonated with Chicago. They saying, "Oh, they doing Chicago music."
I mean, baby, it's a derivative of it, but it's also not distinctly Chicago. It's also UK. It's UK grind. Pop Smoke sound was more UK than it was Chicago.
Yeah, because
the
dude that made his beats is from the UK, right?
I'm not sure.
I
think
so.
But I'm saying that I don't think it becomes a part of New York sound. See, the thing is too, I don't have a problem with, I think OGs gotta respect. Hip hop only thrives through the youth. Like me, like it stays alive like through the youth. So you gotta respect what's coming out of the city. Even if you think it's mimicking something or whatever, that's what organically came out the city. That sound is organic to the city. And not only Brooklyn, Bronx too. Ron Suno, like, and a lot of them niggas is rapping though. This is where it can't be reduced to some BS because like I like Pop Smoke music. I'm not gonna say he was the best rapper, but other rappers who are doing that same sound, they really rapping. Like they rapping. Like, so it gotta be respected, is all I'm saying. And it's not for everybody. It's not, I'm not saying I like all of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I like a lot of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it has to be respected because that's the only it's coming organically out the street though. So it gotta be respected. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, but it's kind of like to each his own. And that sound is only a part of New York sound. It's not the whole sound. It's not the whole city sound because I'm trying to think of some other artists that do because you got other artists out the city that are staying true to who they are and still making good music. But that's what's popular.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always still respect it. It's just balance, in my opinion.
I can understand that. Yeah, in the midst of these conversations that I've been having for the past few days, I can see how my thought process is a little stuck in time. I'll say that.
Okay.
It's stuck in time. I just wanted to understand more, and I did understand more in the midst of the conversations that I've been having with certain individuals, how they feel, and they saying like, you know, hooks and structures and things like that has a place in battle rap. I just want people to, I just want the artists to be true to what they do and not just do it because it's trendy right now. To me, that takes away. That takes away because you can read through the bullshit. Like you just said, when you hear somebody rapping and they talking about killing and murder, you want to feel that. When Butter did it, I
Right.
felt it because I understood what he was doing. For some people, I'm just looking at it like you're just trying to mimic what you already saw, and it doesn't work.
But that's the beauty of it, though.
You get killed like
You
that
feel,
in battle rap, though. Think about it.
so
Like
what?
if you go, if you not really in it and you just doing it because you seen somebody else do it, and you thinking it's gonna work for you, and then you go against somebody that's really gonna try to get at you crazy, you're gonna look crazy on cam.
I mean, that's, you gotta take risk though. You gotta grow. That's what I'm saying. Like growth isn't like you gotta try other things. As an artist myself, first, um, like I like that flow. I would like to do it. I'm talking about the drill flow, right? I don't think there's nothing wrong with doing it if you own it. You know what I'm saying? I don't rap like that anymore. Like, you know, like not naturally. Like I don't be thinking of bars and shit like that. But I feel like there's nothing wrong with it. I think that you should try new things. And when you do it, it may be effective or it may not be. If you don't own it, it's not going to be effective. It's the bottom line. But it's nothing wrong with artists trying new things. You know what I'm saying? Like try it. See, you know, that's the whole thing about it. You should be able to get on the platform and practice too. Like try different shit.
Right.
That's the only, you get into other zones. Like if you don't want to just be, because how else are you gonna stand out amongst 40 niggas? That's the whole thing. You gotta stand out. People are missing that factor. Like it's bars, yeah. You gotta have your bars, nigga, but stand out. You know, this is my other stuff too. Come looking like something. Come looking like something. You know, if you're a star, if you think you a star, you gotta stand out. You got 40 dudes battling in one night or whatever. I'm exaggerating. You got mad dudes battling, mad people, girls too. You gotta come to stand out. You gotta come to be memorable.
Okay.
So I don't think it could be watered down if you owning your shit and you know, you in your bag. You gotta come in your bag and you gotta come to set the tone like I'm gonna be the best tonight. Niggas gonna know who I am, you know, when the night is all over, 2:00 in the morning, niggas gonna say, yo, such and such had such and such killed that shit. That's what you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's a fact.
I don't know if Bandana Boogie he tapped in or not.
Not as of yet. I ain't seen him yet.
Oh,
Your
okay.
Bandana Boy, if you in here, tap in, man. Or if somebody want to hit him up, we get his point of view. But listen, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I still have my standpoint on it, but I understand where you're coming from. I definitely understand where
Yeah.
you're coming from. And it's definitely an eye opener for me because I didn't think of it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think about, I was just looking at it like, I hope every card somebody's not gonna try this. Like every single card, every single battle. To me, I'm just gonna be looking at it.
Niggas like, is not gonna do that though. Everybody don't got the balls though. In real talk, it's not as easy as it looks. It's easy. That's why I said to Butter, when Butter did it versus Swave, to me though, I'm just from a certain school, so to me, that's natural to do. They was on the Bridges Over beat, and he's like, this nigga's older, this nigga's older. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a freestyle. That's like what you're supposed to do. Like if you're a rapper and you really could rap, like that should be effortless to take the Bridges Over hook, you know what I'm saying, against your opponent. That's creative. This nigga's older, this nigga's older. You know what I'm saying? Like it was funny. And that's also being that type of artist that can have fun. That's the whole thing. Like you gotta come on Verbal Warzone. Also, not even if you're a regular battle rapper or whatever. I had to learn that too, because what happens is you lose the fun of it. You gotta have fun. If you're not having fun no more, that's how some OGs, like some veterans, kind of start being whacked because they breaking their brain for bars and they're not really having fun doing it no more. You know what I'm saying? Part of the song hook thing to me is fun. When Butter did it versus Ill, I felt like he was in a bag where he was very comfortable. It takes a certain level of comfort, of comfortability to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Right.
You got to be comfortable. And I thought he was also having fun. You know what I'm saying? That is what keeps you popping, in my opinion.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to be entertained. That's entertaining. You want to be entertained. So,
all right. Wade Black said that hooks are the new prop in battle rap. What do you say to that?
I think that's a reach, but I think that's more along the vein of what you're saying. It can't be the new prop because it hasn't been done enough. It can become that. That's what I was saying. To me, I think Butter actually he actually addressed that. I forgot what he said. Oh, he said it can't be a cheat code because everybody can't do it. So it's not going to be a prop because everybody can't do it. I think that's a reach. Everyone don't got the balls. But low key now, because you're talking about it, some niggas might feel like now they can't do it because niggas is going to think that they biting or whatever. That's why it's to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I think, to me, what it becomes to me at the very minimum is it's a strategy. It's a technique. There are a bunch of techniques. Scheming is a technique. You know what I'm saying? Punching is a technique. Song hook, whatever, that's a technique.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to go in your arsenal. Especially if you respect your opponent and you think he's nice, I might try to do everything. See, with me, I'm not a punchline rapper. I'm more lyrical. But I know in battle rap, you got to punch.
Mm-hmm.
So I never rap the same against any opponent. Angles, honestly, real talk, what wins battles is angles.
Exactly.
So when I think of the whole we love you more as a fat nigga, that was still an angle. That's like, nigga, you losing weight now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a clown that shit. I'm a clown you for losing weight. That's a fucking angle. That's why it was effective. It wasn't just a hook. It was effective for so many reasons. Like, I was vibing like, we love you more as a fat nigga. Niggas was just laughing like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, that's an angle. And it landed. And it wasn't expected. So you kind of highlighting it now. I think it's not fair though, because I feel like the up and coming battlers, they should be able to try whatever. I don't think that now that they should, because I think that now that you highlighting that it could get watered down, I don't think people should be scared to try it though. That's what I wanted to say.
They better not be scared. I'm not a rapper. I'm gonna hit this talking my
No,
shit.
but I think I'm saying that if people agree with you, right, and say that, oh, that's going to become a showcase, or that's going to be whack, or it's going to be watered down. Some people, that's why I was trying to tell you that everybody don't got the balls to do it though. It's a technique, but there's so many techniques that niggas don't use.
But then that also goes into what you're saying. Like, granted, I brought up the conversation, and that was it's like a major topic, and everybody have their own views. But if you can do it, and you true to, like, this is something that you do, you do music, you want to showcase that, and you want to kill. It shouldn't matter what anybody say. Anybody can change. Mind can be changed, especially when it comes to the individual. Or yo, if I'm in the building and you be like, you know what, yo, Bundle's gonna be in the building today. Yo, watch this, and then I'm like, yo, son, that shit was hard. That shit was hard. You shouldn't be scared to try to. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm an achievement. Like, you got to go out and please me. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that you can make everybody that said that style was bullshit and show them that it ain't. If you choose to. If you choose to. So you shouldn't be scared, because at the end of the day, you are a battle rapper. You shouldn't be scared of anything when it comes to your craft. If you feel like you can pull it off, pull it off. Now, if you do it and the consensus and the people in the building or the people that's watching, and they can read through that and see it's some bullshit, then You got to eat that.
Well, then, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So be it. It's not going to be effective all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Man, I definitely understand that, man. And like I said, I want to thank you for coming on, because this week has been a really enlightening week for me, especially with conversation with people on the platform about this topic. It was a topic that I feel like, it was something that it was always whispered. Let's keep it clear. And Butter tell you this, there was always whispers about it. Nobody really actually brought it to the forefront. They'll have their own little side conversations and things like that. But when I put it up for one, to get the feedback. I wanted the feedback. I wanted to hear what people had to say. It's not like I just put it up and then when people started coming at me or whatever, I took it down. No, I wanted that. I wanted to hear everybody's point of view. Because I put my opinion up. Now I want to hear yours. Now I want to hear yours.
Right.
And that's what's been going on. And in the midst of
that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Exactly. And in the midst of that, with me talking to different artists and them explaining to me how they would use it or how they would go about it, there's so many different ways that I didn't see. Like, for instance, you could use a hook, but the hook can be within the bars. This is what somebody told me. They're like, yo, Bun, listen, at the end of the day, yeah, you could do the hook, but the hook could be inside the rhymes and you could use it that way. Or the hook could be at the end where it could be like a chant and you could use it that way. Different things like that I didn't really take into consideration. Cause
I saw I think when I first came on, Pyro Track said that a slogan can be effective. But that's all the hook can kind of essentially. I think slogans are necessary. I think if you are like
yeah, Fire got a slogan. He said almost after every round.
No, that's my favorite, and everybody knows it. He's branded it very well, and a slogan is like a baby hook, low key, because you keep saying it every round. Right. It's just that's the difference, as opposed to saying it in one song. You saying it every round. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, real talk, a lot of times, to me, battlers go to their slogans. A lot of times it's not always effective. Sometimes you don't have the high energy that you're supposed to have, so you don't land properly. Or my personal opinion though, when you smoking if you smoking your opponent, how you know you really smoked them is when the whole crowd says your slogan in the third round.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like DNA is kind of known for that. The whole crowd would be like, get him the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know you land, where you pulled the crowd in. That's the beauty of being an MC too. Like, you got to own the shit. And I'm saying that's not, it's easy sometimes if you're in your bag, but it's not always easy to do. That's the whole point of being an MC. Like, you got to be able to win the crowd. And the same thing with a hook on a beat and battling, like, win the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, the crowd will start saying the hook only if they feeling you. If they're not feeling you, they're not thinking like, maybe your friends just hold you down, but it might not be, you know what I'm saying? It might not land. That's what you got to test out as an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Am I owning my shit? Is my shit landing? You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I think what we both can agree at is that if you're gonna do that, one, make sure that it's something that you feel in your heart that you can pull off, because at the end of the day, you're your biggest critic. Right. Especially as a battle rapper, you're your biggest critic. You don't want to have to sit wherever you sit down at and write your rhymes and preparing for the battle, saying whether this is hot or this is whack or this is, I need to put this here and this, like that. That's what y'all have to deal with. The consumer don't have to deal with that. All we got to do is open our ears and listen. So
right.
What I feel is like we both can agree on is that just, do what you feel is right, and don't do it because you seen somebody else do it, because 9 times out of 10 it might come off a little cheesy because you trying to outdo or you trying to mimic what somebody else did, and it's not really genuine to you. And to me, it will come off.
You gotta be organic. Huh? I agree with that.
Yeah,
it gotta be organic.
Gotta be authentic.
To me, right.
Gotta be authentic.
Authentic and organic, like, because it's a technique, you can try it, but it just gotta like make sense. You know what I'm saying? It gotta make sense.
Definitely gotta make sense.
Word.
Listen, I appreciate you for coming on. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get Butter in here next. I seen Butter was in the chat. If anybody heard from Bandana Boogie, if he wants to come on, let's chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a conversation. Or anybody else that wanna touch on this topic, man. Like I said, Ms. Rain, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely a fan. Make sure that you pop out for the next battle. We don't know exactly when it's gonna come out, but the whole So Crooked gang gonna be in there, and I got a T-shirt for you. Okay?
That's what's up. I appreciate that.
Got you.
Word. All right. Salute.
Salute.
Peace.
Yeah, salute to Miss Rain, man. I'm calling her Miss Rain. I know y'all call her Boss Chick Rain. I'm calling her Miss Rain. But yeah, anybody else that want to come on here and let's have this conversation, man. I like how she expressed herself. You know what I'm saying? Because I can admit when I'm wrong, and I can admit when I stand on my pivot. The way she explained it and the way she had dialogue with me, I could understand. You know what I'm saying? Butter. All right, we got Butter. We can really bring Butter up on. Like I said, man, this is just a conversation. Everybody need to be open to conversation. Right, wrong, and differ. That's what we here for. You know what I'm saying? Salute the Rebel War Zone for letting me have these topics and have these dialogue on their platform. Because at the end of the day, it's a collective, man. It's so crooked. Not just a phrase, a lifestyle. Black Light, what up?
Black Light, what's up, baby? Damn, this shit draw. I actually appreciate that, brother.
Record, I ain't never did that already, man. So
I actually feel good now. You hear me? I'm back in the crib. I'm gonna sit down. My phone sideways. Do I look? Am I cool to you, or is this shit sideways to you?
You sideways.
Damn, that's crazy. All right, so if I look like I'm looking off to the camera, that's because my shit got me on horizontal for some reason.
Gotcha.
All right, but I'm looking dead at you though. What we talking?
All right, so look, man. My post has gotten a lot of feedback, man. At first, they thought I was talking directly to you.
You shook the building.
Put it out there. A lot of people thought I was talking directly to you, and I had to explain, like, listen, Butter did it from my eyes the first time I seen it on Rebel War Zone. For me, I saw you do it, and then I seen two other artists do the same thing, and I'm like, I hope everybody's not going to try to do this. And I voiced my opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? And I had to make it clear that I wasn't necessarily directing it towards you. But that was just my personal opinion on the matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel seeing how, you did it and people consider it somewhat of a classic?
Yeah.
And people consider it a classic. How do you feel, or because you're one of the top tier faces on the platform.
True indeed.
So I want to get your point of view on people trying to throw hook structure into their bars on a regular basis.
I think I kind of mentioned it when I was typing on when you and Rain was talking. Good combo, by the way. I feel like you had asked a question. You said, can somebody else come in here and just do that and would they last longevity type shit? And the way I look at shit and the way I've been seeing like this whole rap culture, like, again, I was born in '86, you know what I mean? So like, I'm kind of like of the old school. I was around my older cousins, you know what I'm saying? I know about New York hip hop. I know about old school Philly hip hop. I know about all that shit, but I'm also part of the new culture, you know what I'm saying? Because we still young, it's like, whatever. So I seen like at least 2 generations pass within that. Like, so it was like that. I remember when niggas started wearing skinny jeans, literally. I was wearing baggy ass jeans, bro. Now you hear the jokes be like, butter clothes too tight. Like, I never thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, so real rap, you feel me? So like, I seen generations change. I say all that to say, like I see a new nigga just coming in. Look at Chess. Y'all fuck with Chess. Look at Chess, bro. He reminded me of Reed Dollars so bad, just that hunger, that fucking passion as a young kid, like killing grown-ass men. You would have never thought you would have seen somebody doing that, what Reed was doing at, in 2004, at 15 years old in 2015 or some shit. But that's the same thing with music. Somebody gonna come in here, do a whole bunch of hooks, even if they lose every battle. As long as they become a fan favorite and that shit be hot, people are going to like that motherfucker. He going to sell tickets. He going to bring people in the door. So I could definitely see it happen. I could definitely see longevity. And like I also said to Rain, and I'm saying to you now, bro, niggas could try to do that hook shit all they want, just like Boog said and Young L said. And mind you, I give both them niggas credit. You never heard me say they was trash one time. I enjoy them two niggas. I think they're my future. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the case may be as far as Verbal Wars on the platform goes. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like if a nigga come at a nigga with some hooks and that shit trash, these niggas is gonna bomb you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it every fight different. When I battle acapella, I don't sound the same. None of my battles for anybody. You understand what I'm saying? When you take a fight, you gotta battle the person you had. I had Miss Ill in 10 days, not to just put it on myself because we talking conversation context now. I'm just, you know what I mean? But when I battled Miss Ill,
Right.
I had 10 days prep. And when nobody ever asked me is, yo, why did you do a hook, right? I'm gonna keep it real. I started writing my fucking verse. Then I said something and I was like, yo, that shit sound like a hook. Like cause I already do music. So I'm like, that sound like one of my joints. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna run this. Let me rephrase this. That second beat, as you can see, she had a hook on it too, right? But she only did 2 verses. I did all 3. It was the same thing. We were equal that particular round. You know what I'm saying? Because she said a chant, I said a chant. It wasn't really a hook. It was a chant or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we both did that equally on that beat. And that third beat, I swear to God, it started just and that third beat was the ill beat. You know what I'm saying? That third beat was the ill beat. The beat was kind of trapped. And then what people don't know, within that 10 days prep, Ill already had an opponent. She had 3 beats. All 3 of those beats were her beats. So I never got to choose the beats. So I said, fuck, because I wanted to give her.
I think I brung that up on the first live.
Okay.
When I said, yeah, Butter did it, but I feel like personally, he said it. He had 10 days prep. So I thought that's why you used the hook scheme. Not knowing that you said that you had already wrote it and made it a thing. But from my perception, I was like, he said he had 10 days prep, so he probably used that as a quick punch. You know what I'm saying?
So you see what I said with the first 2 beats. That third beat, that ill beat, it gave me a trap vibe, the trap type vibe, you know what I mean? And that's the kind of music, that's popping right now. And I'm doing that type of music as well as regular boom bap hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But I like that music so much right now. Like Rain said, I really enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I said, what, that particular one, I'm not gonna lie, I came up with the hook first. I was like, okay, I'm like, because I'm already doing this, I'm gonna take it all 3 rounds on this bitch. No disrespect to her, you know what I mean? That's just how I talk. You know what I mean? I'm like,
I got you.
you know what I mean? Because I don't want her to think I'm, throwing shade at her. You know what I mean? But I fucks with her. Salute to Ill, she fire. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck this bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I threw that hook on there, and I knew it was hot though. Like, that's the one I knew. I was like, this gonna be the one. You know what I'm saying? I said this gonna be the one because I was like, yo, it's catchy. I'm actually talking about her in the hook, and then in the verses, of course, I'm talking right at her. I was like, but the difference with the verses is me and Ill on a track together, which a lot of people don't know. Me, Wade Eye, Ill, Fire, and 2 other females. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tatted and I believe it's Nemesis. You know what I'm saying? It's on that joint. Crazy track. I mean, it's called Energy. Salute the Wade Eye for the hook. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a drill type joint, and we all killed it. You know what I'm saying? I remember her saying at one part of my hook, she was like, that might be my favorite part of the song. When I was just screaming on that joint, having fun. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hit this bitch with the same shit she said she liked. So I kind of mimicked the song off of what she had told me months prior.
Got you.
So you know what I mean? But that's how that ill shit came. The first 2 by accident. You know what I mean? By accident. I didn't even mean to do that. You know what I'm saying? But the ill joint, I definitely thought about it and I wanted to do that. But it was all for something that it reminded me of, you know what I mean? Our track we was on. So it was funny is if she go back and listen to the joints, the track will come out. Anybody that'll pick it up gonna be like, yo, Bud kind of said something similar, but I switched all the words around. Like the flow is crazy. Like even when
the
I said
cadence was the same.
Yeah.
Was the same, and just the words was different.
Yeah, so that was kind of fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of fire. I thought it was creative. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was because when you battle, I wanted to hurt her. I didn't care about, like, that's how I feel when I battle. I want to hurt my opponent. You feel me? Like, I just want my opponent to feel real shitty after walking off the stage. You know what I'm saying? So that's the approach I get it. But you had some good topics though too, man. Let's talk about them.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Let's talk about, because you was in the building since I got you on the line. Let's talk about the battle that everybody's waiting for. Young L, Pyro Tracks.
Yeah, that shit, yo, classic, man. Classic, bro. Probably it'd be one of the top back and forth battles. I put that next to Cash Bills versus Fire. No cap. I put that. I was in the building for that. Me and my lady. You hear me? Me and my lady. I was in the building for that. That shit. Both of them bulls, man. Like they wasn't even rapping the same. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like they was two totally.
That was the difference, because I feel like this battle, they both respected each other so much that they knew that they couldn't come. Pause. They couldn't come with their regular routine. They had to step it up a notch. And you know the old saying, steel sharp as steel. You know what I'm saying? So for them to really respect each other and say, you know what, I really need to sit down, buckle down, and really try to tear his head off on either side.
Right.
Made for a classic battle. Because I'm not even gonna lie, Young L usually lets me hear his rounds.
Okay.
There was at one point where he let me hear like a couple of verses or whatever. Then for like a good 3-4 days straight, he like, yo, Bundles, I got some. I said, bro, let me hear it. Nah. He usually let me hear everything. He was like, nah, you gonna hear it. I want to see your expression in the building.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
He did. When he, I think it was the second round. When he started off slow, I thought he was going to do the whole round like that. You know, everybody talks about how aggressive he is and how he's always yelling and everything.
Yeah.
I don't understand really, because not just because he's part of my squad. Yeah, he got aggression. Yeah, he's very boisterous for his rhymes, but the lyrics is fire.
And bro, like, again, I'm not even gonna say who you know what I'm saying, like, it won that battle. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I just rather see it when it drops. You know what I'm saying? I think I had it 1-1 going into the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I did, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll say this.
I can agree with you on that.
His lyrics always been. I don't think he's just a big. Some people try to dance. See, there's difference between me and a lot of niggas. I'm an OG. I'm gonna give that young boy his flowers. You hear me? He got a lot of good lyrics that I think it'd be fired that motherfuckers try to downplay and say it's simple. Some of those, see, we're battle rappers. He's also connecting words. He does oronyms and homonyms. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a real artist. Like, he does, like, when we spice and splice words together and things of that, he does that. I just don't think the regular fucking ear hears it because he overcompensates with his aggression and voice overcompensates for it. I had that same fucking problem, acapella. I had so many bars in the beginning of my career, acapella. Niggas like BUTTA be screaming and yelling. All he do is aggressive. Philly, that's how Philly niggas, you know what I mean? But bro, I started slowing my shit down, and what happened? My shit, I toned my my shit down. Next thing you know, I'm battling every big name in the fucking world outside of Verbal Warzone. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So, like, that shit was like, it's crazy. Once he toned, get a control of his voice, because his voice is not as deep and loud as he thinks it is. So it does crack. It does. So until you get a hold of that, you always gonna have somebody that's gonna say you know what I mean. But yeah, he got some great lyrics with him. Pyro Tracks is an older guy. You know what I mean? He fired. You know what I mean? He's fired. So, you know what I mean? I ain't really got too much to say about him. He's good. He know what he got to do. He's already getting pushed out of the league. Yeah, he's already getting pushed out of the league. Both of them, actually, they already getting pushed. So, yeah, man, that shit was a classic.
Yeah, Pyro shocked the hell out of me. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You think so?
Like, I knew he was nice. I knew Pyro was nice, but maybe it was my biasness. I felt like,
because you know what, home team is home team, bro. It's always like that.
You know how that go.
But bro, and you know what? That's why I say.
Hold on. Before you, when I was in the building, I believe he rapped first. And when I heard it, I was like, I'm like, all right, I want to see how this night go. Because I'm not going to lie, like, when I heard the first round, I was like, I want to see how this night go. It's damn, he's actually really good. And the only other time I felt like that, at least for Young L's battles, was when he battled the boy Bug. When he battled the boy Bug, I had that same, like, damn. Because let's be clear, I always say my guy's going to win. I come in talking my shit. I might place a better two, you know what I'm saying, things like that.
Yeah.
But I'm a fan first. I'm a fan first. So when something hit my ear, I'm not just going to say, yeah, that shit trash because L my man. And I tell L, like, yo, bro, that shit was crazy. Like, after it's all said and done and we sit down at the round table and have our little powwows about the battles and shit like that,
yeah,
we talk about this type of shit. Like, yo, that line got you. Or, yo, this situation or that. Or, yo, son was hard. And then we also laugh and joke at the motherfuckers we kill.
Yeah, you know, that's real. And salute to him versus Bug, too, because I was there for that battle, standing front and center. My first time seeing him, I thought he was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That battle was another probably like top 5, top 10 back and forth, you know, for two Verbal Warzone artists. You know what I'm
Bug is
saying?
another diamond in the rough, man.
Yeah. And again, from then, I was impressed. I knew they had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Bug been going, L been going. And I mean, now we see Pyro Track. So, like, that, I see them as definitely, like, you know, a three-headed monster going forward. You know what I'm saying? For the newer guys that's coming in.
And that was Pyro's third battle, right?
I believe so. Or, yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, I believe that was like his third joint. But, you know.
So just look at that. For that to be his third battle.
Yeah.
For that to be his third battle and to deliver the quality of showmanship and lyricism that he delivered, for that to be his third battle on the platform, speaks volumes.
And you know that bar that they keep showing in his, the Pyro Tracks or whatever? I'm not getting the good feedback off these clips because there's been music playing in the background, but I was there personally for that bar, and he was catching the beat. Like, when they hear that shit, when it drops, like, the way he did that was crafty. Like, that's what RAINE was saying, was she like rappers to get in and out of a certain pocket? You know what I mean? And, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I believe I'm an artist that do all that shit, but I also like to do what I want to do. I feel like, you know what I mean? I can, if that's what we're going to do, then we do that, or your time, you know what I mean, or another time. But yeah, he was getting in and out of pocket, and I'm not going to lie. I step outside my body. I'm more of a fan of that style rap as well. So can we just keep it, you know what I mean? I want to just say it here, even though I was the one on the hot seat. Yes, bro, of course I like that style of rap better than a motherfucker with hooks. Come on, my nigga, that's where I'm from. Like, you know what I'm saying? You goddamn right. But because it was me, I knew I can get it off, and I was comfortable. And I know that's what I'm going to be doing when I'm doing my music, which is what I'm trying to focus on now. So that's just another story. You feel me? But yeah, I like them getting in and out of the pocket. Both of them balls was solid, man. I mean, salute to them guys. For real.
Definitely, man. Definitely, man. Well, listen, I want to appreciate you coming in.
Yes, sir.
Speaking your piece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know,
one day, you know, we'll see you at the top, man. You know, I'm trying to holler at Chosen to put this Black Light versus So Crooked thing together. You know what I'm saying?
You'll see after tomorrow. My guy Molly Papers, he coming in. He was supposed to battle Taj Millie, but it's got switched up. He got a 1-rounder versus KO. Salute everybody. I'm just now seeing the comments. What the fuck?
Yeah, definitely. Salute to especially everybody that's on the card tomorrow, man. Y'all better go in there and do your thing. Rip that stage down, man. Do what y'all supposed to do. Do it. Everybody talking about they the king and they a legend and they this and they that. Show and prove, man.
Yeah. Niggas just gotta step it up. That's all. I've been through this a lot of times. I ain't worrying about it, bro. Like, but let me tell you something. My shout out to my guy Molly Papers. You know what I'm saying? That's my little brother, my heart. You hear me? That's my block. That's Black Light. That's original. Like, you know what I mean? He just came home off. When I'm telling you, tomorrow y'all gonna see him versus KO, and KO my guy. He knows green light AOG all day. You know what I'm saying? But this is my little brother. This is my heart. It's going to be a long night for a lot of niggas as soon as y'all hear Molly spit. I'm telling you.
You put the stamp on that.
Hands down. You know, Black Light. I don't even, let me tell you something. Black Light is so precious to me. I don't even allow. Black Light is so much of a universal group. When it comes to the entertainment side, though, you don't hear me say niggas is part of Black Light. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be of a certain cloth. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? I like hot shit. You know what I mean? You got to be hot all the way around. You know what I'm saying? All the way around the board. You got to, everywhere we go. You know what I'm saying? So So yeah, Marley, man, salute to him. I can't wait to you know what I mean? And salute to KO too. I hope they have a classic fight. It's only a 1-rounder though, you know what I'm saying, because of the limited time. But yeah, 78-27 Stanton Ave for anybody out there watching. I know So Crooked put these podcasts right up on his page. So you know, 78-27 Stanton Avenue. That's uptown Philadelphia, right on the corner of Stanton and Philalena. You know, just try to be there early. Doors open at 12 o'clock. It's an all-day event. We do got a lot of backouts and some rescheduled battles, which is no problem. But we still got a lot of great battles going down tomorrow. So please, y'all could come buy y'all tickets, leave, come back, whatever y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, because we just want everybody to be able to get a chance. One of our first battles is going at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, 3:30 maybe. So please, y'all, come show these guys some support. And they go and spit some hot shit, man. We wouldn't put nobody on a card that we didn't believe in their talent to spit. You know what I mean? Period. So salute to my guy Fire for helping me put this joint together. And you know, salute to Chosen everybody, man. So Crooked, you know what I mean? I fucks with y'all. You hear me? Bundles. It's all love, my guy. You know what I'm saying? For real.
You already, bro.
You hear me?
You already, my nigga.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Salute. Give me up.
He like bars. The hook thing is cool. Now that we talking about it, you know what I'm saying? The hook thing is cool. But at the end of the day, bars is where it's at, man. Bars is where it's at. I think we could all agree that there is a space for hooks. There is a space for that. But you got to make sure you do it right. You got to make sure you on your shit. Don't come with no bullshit. But at the end of the day, make sure you had them bars too. Had a full package. If you're going to come with the hooks, come with the bars as well. Or you might go up against a Butter. You might go up against a Young L. You might go up against a Boy Bull. You know what I'm saying? You might go up against these individuals and get your ass smoked. Make sure you know what you're doing before you step into that ring with them lions, man. Yeah. Pyro. Shout out to Pyro Tracks, man. You know what I'm saying? He definitely did his thing. Young L and Pyro Tracks will be out this Sunday on the Rebel Warzone platform. I don't know the exact time, but if you click on the notifications, you could definitely make sure that you be the first to know when that battle drops. Anybody else that want to come on before we sign off on this topic, let me know. Let's have a conversation, man. We'll read some of these comments, though. Somebody go live for me tomorrow. I got bets on certain battles. What battles you got bets on? You know what I'm saying? I might put together a betting system for these battles and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. We ain't gonna jump out the window. You know what I'm saying? You want to bet a little 10, 15, 20. For some people, 50, maybe even 100. Let's put together this little betting scheme to make sure it's done the right way. Because I ain't going front. There was one time I was at, who was it? Young L and Chase Banks. There was a lot of money on the floor. Tensions was high. The battle went down. Long story short, everybody left with what they came with because the tensions was too high. We didn't know who to say won. We didn't know who to say lost. You know what I'm saying? So, Warzone King go live. Yeah, man. Anybody that want to go live, man, let's talk about it. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. Respect and salute to Boss Chick RAINE. Respect and salute to the boy Butter that's just been on with me. Let's keep talking about it, man. Shot Ray go live. Yeah, everybody look like they're afraid of the smoke, man. What's up? What happened? I see people chat and type on the chat all the time. What's up? Let's talk about it. I want to hear your thoughts and your views. We already established that there's a space for the hooks only if you're that nice enough. If you're nice and that's what you do, you might be able to even persuade me. Because if you ask me, I'm picking bars every time. The hooks really don't move me, but that's just me. I'm going for the bars. Salute the Butter. He definitely said there's a space. But if you had to ask him his preference, it's bars. Verbal war song, platform, man, battle rap, man. Come with them bars. Let's talk about it. But if ain't nobody else gonna go on live, I ain't gonna keep y'all on here all day. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody on the check-in. Salute the Way to Black. Salute Shy, Butter, Casanova Capone. Who else on here? Who else is on here? Verbal War Zone King, salute. VVS, salute. Everybody that's on here. Team Jaime, what's up? Team Jaime, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Way to Black, always been a good dude. We chop it up online all the time, man. Salute the Way to Black, man. Cool brother. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the home team, man. So Crooked, Rambo, Young L. You know what I'm saying? The boy Bull, Philly, what's up? PF, what's up? Poser Free, the Mafia, Poser Free, So Crooked. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. And we got a special announcement soon. I ain't gonna announce it just yet. But we got something for y'all, man. We're gonna shake up the building. Just be ready for that. Remember I said that. We're gonna shake up the building. I guarantee when we drop the announcement, it's gonna set the chat on fire, man. When we make the announcement, it's gonna set the track on fire, man. And you hearing that here first, man, from your man Bundles, man. So Crooked represented, man. We're trying to go live. Let's see. Okay, we got Shy. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? Let's talk about it. Salute to everybody on the check-in, rocking with me right now while we having this conversation. What that, Bandana?
Yeah, respectfully,
What's the
man.
word, bro?
What's poppin', King?
Ain't shit, you know. I'm just out here just trying to get everybody's perception on the topic, man. What's your thought process on hooks and bars?
It's only for those who can really do it, man.
Okay.
It's only for those who can really do it. I mean, I don't want to repeat anything that somebody said earlier because I missed the whole joint. I just woke back up. But I mean, my take personally is I don't think it's for everybody. I don't think it's for the whole battle. You know what I'm saying, if I was to, I like Butter joint, but if I was to critique Butter about his shit, being that, you know, he was the main topic, I would say don't do it the whole battle. But,
Okay.
you know, with his situation was a little different because he only had 10 days prep. I mean, so sometimes, you know, the creative juices probably was flowing in that manner where he was like, yo, I could just come up with hooks and entertain the crowd and still give a great performance, which is what he did. You know what I'm saying? But if we talking 3 round battles, I probably wouldn't come with like tell people like come with 3 diss tracks. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand that. I can understand that. Yeah, because I was
But
talking about it. The reason why I brought it up is because after I seen Butter do it, not to keep repeating myself, but after I seen Butter do it, I seen 2 other artists do the same exact thing. And then for
oh,
me,
2
I
niggas.
started looking at it like, all right, I don't want to get. Let me not. I don't want it to get to a point where everybody's doing it and it feel like a showcase. That was my perception on it. But then when I spoke with Boss Chick Rain, she explained to me like there is a space for that because at the end of the day, not everybody can do it. But if somebody do it and it's effective for them, it can make it for an epic situation or even sway the crowd to win in their favor. And that was not something I really thought about because I'm a little old school with it. I just like bars. Like when I come to a battle event, I want to hear bars. I don't necessarily want to hear you repeatedly recite the same thing. But that's just my preference. But the
Yeah,
conversation we had, you know what I'm saying, she definitely opened my eyes on a lot of things and everything. Then I had a conversation with Butter, and Butter kind of was cool with it, but he made it very clear that if he had to choose, he's picking bars over hooks all day, every day.
Yeah, I caught that at the end. I had caught him say that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Always been, we from that era, man, where niggas was just rapping. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was spitting their best shit and coming to kill. You know what I mean? But we all gotta agree that, you know what I mean, the battle culture has grew more than, you know what I mean, the corners and everything that we know of from that part of the essence, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta respect that, you know what I mean? Especially when you're talking about business wise and people generating money, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Some people is gonna look at it like that. Like I made a post, you know what I mean, and somebody brought to my attention about the entertainment and shit like that. So it's understandable, you know what I mean, but it's just like it's just like being a battle rapper. Just being a battle rapper alone is not for everybody. You know
No.
what I'm saying? So some people's gonna be able to do it. Like Bill Collector did it, very successful at it. He has that character. He is that type of artist. I mean, he has that type of personality where he can, you know what I'm saying, he can attract the crowd with damn near anything he do. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas like that, the Charlie Clipses, the Hollow the Dons, the Pat Stays, you know what I'm saying? So it's for some people, it's not for everybody. Like Mike Johnson Jr., he just did it. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I think he did it every round. That kind of gets, for me personally, it's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? His shit was good. I think his third round shit was like, he wowed the third round, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's like too much. We want to hear you rap, which he can rap too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I had him losing that because of the hooks. That's just for me.
Yeah,
Um,
I had Bobby on.
yeah, definitely. I heard the bars that was there. I just felt like the
Yeah,
hook took away from that because to me,
yeah,
the hook is like a filler. For
yeah.
you
It
to
it can be
repeat
that.
the same thing in a song format on three different occasions to make it feel like it's a song, to me, this is just my personal opinion. I feel like you didn't have enough bars, so you just put something in the pocket to get you through the round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
now, reason why I rocked with the reason why I rocked with his third round, because I think he switched up like names. So he was bringing up niggas who Bobby O battled and saying how they killed him and they made him do this, that, and the third or whatever. He had other parts that was the same, but he switched up that shit. That was a little bit more, that I mean, that brought a little bit more creative side out of it, where I appreciated it, and I like how he was on the beat and what he was saying. I
Right.
mean, so I gave him definitely. He won that round. I mean, I say I gave him the round. He won that round. You know what I'm saying? But I got Bobby O taking that 2-1.
That's a
You know what
fact.
I mean?
That's a fact.
But yo, not to change the topic, man, because
Let's
you know
talk
what I
about it.
mean.
Let's talk about it.
We was just talking about bets, man. I tried to bet you for that Pyro versus Young L, man.
No funny shit, and I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000 with you.
Yeah.
I was on the fence. I was on the fence because, for one, Young L is so crooked. Young L is
Right.
his biggest critic. Young L,
True.
you'll tell Young L something is fire. He'll call you back 2 days later and be like, "Yo, I changed the whole round." And I'm like,
I
"Why you
respect
changed
that.
the round?" Nah, I felt like it wasn't fire. This is fire. And he did that a lot for this battle. He really focused up. And I'm telling you right now, I heard about like 6 different versions of the battle of his first 2 rounds. He didn't let me hit the third because he was like, "Yo, the third he was going to do something different." But the first 2 rounds, I heard about five or six different first and second rounds.
Okay.
So I don't even know what I'm gonna get in the building. I don't know what first and second round I'm gonna get. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
And I ain't
So
gonna
you
make no
had to.
dummy bet. You know what I'm saying? Money is money. Like we ain't whether you broke or rich, money is money. So I was like, yo,
True indeed.
we just gonna sit
The
this
bill
one
gotta
out.
get
We're
paid.
gonna see what they do, and that was that. So respectfully, I didn't push for that bet.
All right, I could dig that. I could definitely respect that.
You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
man, I didn't even hear. I didn't hear Pyro around either. Like he spit like 4 bars for me. And I was like, I like to hear the shit live. I mean, and be, react
It was
naturally.
crazy, bro.
Nah,
It
man.
was crazy. That shit
And
was a slugfest. That shit was a straight slugfest, man. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
Like
gonna
I said,
lie.
I'm not gonna give my prediction on who won or who lost because I am so crooked. So either
Mm,
way, it'll look crazy, but it was a slugfest. You know what I'm saying? The only
yeah,
other
I
time I
kind of,
seen a slugfest like that from a battle with Young L was the Boy Book.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
He
salute to
stepped
them
up
brothers,
though.
man.
I'm
Word
saying
up.
he definitely, he I mean, Young L definitely stepped up, man. He definitely he put his pen to work, man. I mean, he took the credit, and that's when you said what you said about he his worst critic. I believe you because he took the criticism that he was getting from everybody, and he I'm saying he worked on his craft, and he came with a different style. He not rapping the same how he was rapping before. I mean, so I definitely salute Young L on that. You know what I'm saying? He definitely stepped this shit up. And Pyro is not a slouch, so I mean, for everybody saying
Yeah,
that it
man.
was a slugfest, I definitely, I can't wait till that shit drop.
If
I ain't
and
gonna
for
see
that
it
to
on
be
Sunday.
his third, that for that to be his third battle, that spoke a lot
Yeah,
too.
that's only his third battle.
It's only his
Nah, that
third
ain't his third
battle.
battle.
Like I found out that that was his only third battle when I got to the building. Like the way
Nah, that
people was
couldn't be.
talking
He
about him,
battled.
huh?
Nah, he. Oh, you talking about Pyro? That's Pyro's third
Yeah,
battle.
it's Pyro's third battle.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And I'm like, the way people
yeah,
was talking about him, and I'm like, yo, this is just his third battle. So that in itself was like, all right, let me hear what this kid got to say. And then in the
yeah,
first round, he went first. In the first round, I was
yeah,
like, damn, he's nice.
yeah,
Like
yeah. That's a fact.
this kid is nice. So even there's a part in the battle where he said something, and me and Young L had caught like eye contact, and it was one of them situations where pause. It was one of them situations where he was like, "Yeah, that shit was hard, but I got something for that. Don't even worry about it." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It was one of them type conversations. You know what I'm saying? I'm in tune with my brother so much that we don't even got to talk, and we can have a whole
right, right,
conversation. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So yeah, definitely salute to them too, man. I can't wait to see that battle drop. River Warzone said they putting that out on Sunday. I can't wait for that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
gonna have
that's
my
gonna be.
popcorn ready, man. But what you got coming up?
Well, we working on some names right now. You know what I'm saying? I got battles that I know is gonna happen because they was already scheduled to happen. But shit,
You know
other
that
shit
boy
happened.
Finale out here talking crazy. He talking about he the new zone, man.
I don't know what that means, but I mean that's cool. I told him he keep talking this outside shit. I said whenever he make it to the to where we at, you know what I'm saying, then he can holler at me.
He's
I
saying he
mean,
already
'cause
there.
nah, he think he there. You know when you in the desert and you like hallucinating and shit. That's what that situation
Right.
is. I think it's you know, out of sight, out of mind. I mean, so I ain't been on camera really in over 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like me and the
Salute,
bull,
man. Salute for
we,
taking the time out with us, man.
yeah, not for nothing. I was scheduled to battle like all 2019. I got ducked the whole year. I mean, the whole 2019 niggas backed out on me every battle. You know what I'm saying, and
Mm.
that's on Verbal War and other leagues. I mean, the whole year. And then 2020, you know what I'm saying, I was supposed to battle Fire top of the year, but something happened with that card and the business, whoever was partnered up with that situation. So we had to push it. We ended up like, all right, we're going to just do it later down the line. And then, you know, the inevitable happened, the corona and all that. I mean, so that slowed everything down. So my first time touching the stage from 2018 was against the Bull Bug. I mean,
Yeah, I was
and
in the
then
building
that
for
shit,
that.
yeah. So that had that own situation that fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really want to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Those who was there know what happened and shit. I mean, but I was like fucked up, like with all that shit that was going on. So that don't even really come out how it's supposed to come out. You know what I mean? So out of like I said, out of sight, out of mind. So he might be thinking like, cause they ain't seeing me active, that I'm not active or I can't get busy. Like I'm still one of the top niggas here. Let's not get it confused.
Talking your shit. That's what I'm talking about. Word. Let these
So
niggas
like
know,
he
man.
think he's
And
there,
he
but he's not.
talking like he making everybody stay in the crib.
I mean, I saw two of his battles. You know what I'm saying? And he not quite there. Like he might be like looking out the window, but he not outside for real to be talking to me. But he probably could get there though.
He looking outside from the bedroom.
Yeah, he looking out. The window's open,
The
so he
windows
might be
open.
getting like a. Yeah, but he's not outside for real. Like
Gotcha.
I'm out here. I'm throwing snowballs and all sorts of shit, man. You in the house. I mean, he looking out. He see what's going on, but I
He
mean,
on punishment.
yeah, but he'll get out soon. He got some fights to take, you know what I'm saying? And then he'll get there respectfully. And I'm humble, bro, because it's a lot of like I'll take battles. You know what I'm saying? It's not a thing about it. But if you gonna bark like that, you gotta know that your shit is ready, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the Bull, like he came in, caught wreck every battle. You know what I'm saying? And I was supposed to battle somebody else before I even battled him. You know what I mean? But I was like, nah, this nigga's nice. I wanna get it on with him. Respectfully pause. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely wanna get in the ring with him. I wish it was a 3 round and real card and all that shit, but you know what I'm saying that shit definitely was gonna be something more than what it turned out to be.
Understand that, man. Well, I hope to see
You know
you
what I mean?
on a card soon. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully,
Yeah.
all the business get worked out and they're able to get you on a card because I want to see you do your thing. From what I've seen, you definitely get busy. You definitely are an aggressive rapper. You definitely are a person that really takes your ball seriously. You know what I'm saying? I peeped that
Yeah,
even from when you battled the boy Book. Like I said, I was in the building. So salute to you, man. I
yeah,
can't wait to see you on the card, man. Let's make that happen. Verbal Warzone, let's make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That
Me,
unify in
me,
the
me,
midst of the battle, I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
yeah, that was going to. And me and
You gonna get any hooks on
me and
that?
L got nah, ain't no hooks on that. I'm
No
not
hooks on
coming with
that.
no hooks. It's not you're not gonna see me in no battle with a hook, like on some shit like that.
You said you and
The
L supposed
most
to battle?
yeah, we actually was supposed to battle in another league in Cypher
Oh,
Cypher
Cyber City?
City. Battle on the beach. Yeah, the battle on the beach joint.
Okay.
We was locked in and then I don't know what happened. Something, whatever. I don't know what happened. It was just like, yo, it's not going down. But you know what I'm saying, me and him definitely gonna lock in. You know what I'm saying? Sony
Okay.
right. I mean,
Okay. You know Young L don't come to
formidable.
play. You know that. So
Yeah, I know. I know.
I already know what y'all gonna
I know
do.
what to expect. Yeah, I know what to expect from him as far as, you know what I mean, competitively. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't afraid of no wreck, man. And he definitely earning his. I'm saying he earning his shit.
Let
I
me ask you a
mean, he
question.
could.
And you can
Yeah,
respectfully decline if you want. I just like asking this question. Outside of yourself, not including yourself, who do you consider the top 5 battle rappers on Rebel Warzone?
top 5. Um, are we talking about skill? Or are we talking about um
Just all in all, like
how it
all in all,
all in all?
not in no
All right.
particular order. Just who's your top 5?
All right. Um, at the very moment right now, my list would be, I definitely wouldn't be on the list because I'm not active like that.
Okay.
So, the Bulldog,
Okay.
he's one of Fire the Misfit,
Mm-hmm.
he's one of them. Damn, it's kind of tough. Pyro,
Put Pyro in the top 5?
yeah.
Okay.
His content, even though he only 3 battles in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I
His
was saying that, because he got 3 battles. For him to be top 5 with just 3 battles, that's saying a lot.
Yeah, I'm going off content. I mean, what he's bringing to the table. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, hold on. I don't wanna do that. Because I didn't even see his last battle. So I ain't even gonna do that. I only seen 2 of his battles.
Is it safe to say we could put him as like a 6-man? Pause.
Yeah, definitely. After Sunday, and then I mean he'll probably be in. But being that I didn't see his battle, I'm that's me being biased, and that's my man. Like before Verbal Warzone, so I don't want to be biased. So I'm gonna take him out respectfully. But I already know he gets busy. I mean, but being that I didn't see it, I'm gonna respectfully take him out.
Okay.
The Bulldog, Fire the Misfit. I'll put L up there. I'll put
the last 2 is always the hardest.
Yeah, the last 2 is tough right now.
Well, listen, man, stand on it. We just seen the last 2, man.
It's tough, man, because I'm trying to separate the niggas that been there and the niggas that's active now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you going by like the past, so like the people that got the
Yeah, I don't
longevity
want
and everything.
it because it's niggas that been there that's nice that I know that could smoke, but that's not all the way active, like Big Hand and Hayes the Gift and shit like that.
Right.
I would put Sav. I want to say Sav Rothstein.
Mm-hmm. Sav Rothstein. Okay, I give you that. Yeah, he's nice. He's fire.
Yeah, he don't never slack off. He been consistent from day one.
Now who's number 5?
This is tough. Cause I could say
Your DM gonna be
Chase
crazy
Banks.
if you pick the wrong name.
I could say Cash Bill, but you know what I'm saying, I don't remember the last time he battled, but he would be up there if we just talking. You know what I'm saying, damn, it's tough, man.
Okay.
It's tough, man. I feel like I gotta go and look at
man.
all the tapes and shit. But if I was to give the overall, I could do that easier. You know what I'm saying? Overall is easier. That's Bills, Fire, myself, Butter. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like that. I mean, Bug probably could get up in there too. The Bug. He's very consistent, man. Very consistent.
Man. That's what's up, man. Salute, man. Yo, thank you for chiming in, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Like I said, I can't wait to see you on one of these cards, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you're going to come out and do your thing, man. You'll do your shout-outs and all that, man. Like I said, thank you, man, for chiming in. You're giving us your perspective, man. I'm going to let you have the floor.
Man, you already know, man. Shout out to Verbal Warzone, man. Y'all niggas keep grinding. Keep working on your craft. Perfect your craft. You know what I'm saying? Stay out my way. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, good luck tomorrow, all the artists. You know what I'm saying, that's it. And I got my shit coming out soon, man. Quote King coming soon. I mean, tune in, man. Bandana.
Thank you, man. Salute, man.
You're ready.
Yo, man, that was Bandana Boogie on the check-in, man. This conversation has been real good, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, we're not throwing no shade. We're not throwing no hate at no artist. Everybody do their thing. Everybody prosper in their own way. This is all opinionated conversation, man. None of this stuff is facts. None of this stuff is set in stone. It's just opinionated conversation, man. Anybody else that want to come in and check in before I get up out of here, let me know now. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. I'm still standing on what I said, though. I need to see them balls. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that was rocking out with us, listening to the conversation, man. I want to thank everybody. Matter of fact, I'm going to get up out of here. DM me if you want to come on the conversation or if you want to have more dialogue on the conversation. And be on the lookout for me and Miss New York's new show, The Ball Breakdown, man. We're actually going to do it live every Saturday. I believe it's at 3 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but the flyer will be out soon. The Ball Breakdown with me and Miss New York every Saturday. We're going to be picking battles and basically having a conversation and a breakdown on the bars. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know in the comments which battle y'all want us to break down first. And we just go on from there. We're going to try to touch every battle. If we can't touch every battle, we're going to touch the battles that the people want us to touch on. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's your man Bundles, man. So crooked. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to the home team. Salute to the boy Bug. Poser Free, Philly shit. You know what I'm saying? Poser Free, SC, Conglomerate, the Mafia. That's what we do. So shout out to the boy Bug. Shout out to Young L. Shout out to Rambo, the whole So Crooked fam. And be on the lookout for that special announcement that's coming out real soon, man. We got some things in the works. You know what I'm saying? We got something that we feel is going to shake the culture and shake the room. And that's it, man. So Crooked. It's not just a phrase, it's a lifestyle. We out.